The Belko Experiment is a new movie from the guy that directed Wolf Creek and the guy who wrote Dawn of the Dead. No, not that one. The bad one. The poster also mentions that it's from the producer of the Conjuring franchise, but fails to mention that the same guy produced almost every single train wreck made by Jason Freiberg and Aaron Seltzer in the past decade. That being said, this movie is a lot better than those movies, but not by much. Let's take a look. The film starts with a man driving through a market in Colombia, where nothing important to the plot happens. Okay, I lied. It is important because that corn thing shows up in 3 scenes for no reason. Sorry. It then cuts to some office workers going through heightened security. Cue the title card and Spanish Gloria Gaynor. And now we can introduce the characters through an intro montage. Maintenance man, hipster, Latina, security guard, executives, lead character, stoner, other Latina, other executive, and about 70 other characters that the movie doesn't care about or expect you to care about. 5 minutes and 2 cold opens later, the film officially starts with the head of HR explaining to a new hire, consequently the audience, how every non-local employee has a tracker implanted in the back of their head. Yep, it's definitely a tracker.
Okay, and you saw the doctor yesterday?
For the tracer, you mean?
It's for your own protection.
Some guy explains what the company does.
In handen met Zuid-Amerikaanse faciliteiten faciliteert in het inhuren van Amerikaanse werknemers. In English? Sure. Belko is a non-profit organization that facilitates American companies in South America in the hiring of American workers.
Okay, this part bugs me. If the company works with American workers in South America, then why was he speaking German? Just so he could repeat himself? Anyway, this is Wendell. He's a pervert. That's his character. This is Mike. He's a protagonist because he's a good person and has a girlfriend. Mike sees an armed guard walk into an old hangar, and then an ominous voice tells everyone in the building to kill 2 people in 30 minutes.
Your first task is simply this. Murder any 2 of your fellow employees within the next half hour.
Almost no one takes it seriously until every window in the building is shuttered in the slowest way possible, one by one, 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 by one. Even after this, no one kills anyone, and the ominous voice kills 4 people. Just for fun, let's put up a kill counter, separating kills by outside forces and kills by employees. The workers realize that the trackers are actually explosives, and Mike tries to take his out before the voice stops him.
Michael Mouch, set down the knife immediately, or we will detonate the explosive. 2.
A whole lot of nothing happens, and then the voice tells everyone to kill 30 people in 2 hours or else 60 people will die.
The time is now 12:47 p.m. By 2:47 p.m., in 2 hours, we want 30 of you dead, through whatever means necessary. If 30 of you are not dead, we will end 60 of your lives through our own methods.
Again, no one actually kills anyone, except for Maintenance Man's assistant, who gives us the first kill of the film, Michael Rooker.
Easy, cowboy. Chill out, man. Hey, come here. Get back! Oh. Whoa, whoa. Wait a second. What just happened? Hold on. Wait. Something.
How long has this movie been on? Oh, great. New Girl sees this, and, in a struggle, accidentally kills the assistant. I'll just chalk this kill up to accident. Almost everyone in the building agrees to make a banner to hang off the side of the building, even though the nearest road is half a mile away and rarely used.
We are in the middle of nowhere. The road traffic is next to nothing. The driveway's like half a mile long. People need to see these banners. Then they have to call the cops, who have to then get here, all in less than 2 hours.
And the banner they end up making is in English! You're in Colombia! You have people that work there that speak Spanish! Write it in Spanish! Anyway, Executive Man, who happens to be ex-Special Forces...
Okay, no disrespect intended, Barry, but some would fare better than others if this was turned into a cage match.
What the hell does that mean?
That means not all of us are Special Forces trained to kill.
Brit and Pervert refuse to help and instead go their own way. The stoner starts getting rid of all the water.
Hey! It's in the fucking water, man. What is? Some sort of fucking psychotropic fucking chemical or something, man. It's making us all on fucking edge.
We're on edge because they just killed 4 people, Marty.
Dude! I'm protecting us, motherfucker!
And I guess that's kind of funny. Mike's group runs into the executives group who are trying to break into the gun locker in the security office with the excuse of...
Security keeps the weapons.
Yeah, I know.
We're getting them out of here.
Why?
Because it's important we keep them safe, all right? We don't want someone coming in here and just breaking in. Evan here won't give us the keys, so...
Even though you're taking guns out of a secure, locked room and into the open.
I think the weapons are safe in staying exactly where they are.
Quite honestly, Mike, I don't give a fuck what you think.
My thoughts exactly, Mike. Mike shoots the blowtorch with precision aim and they leave. Mike's group runs into the group making Los Pancartas and Mike helps hang them, but the hipster gets shot in the hand and the voice tells them,
Please cease and desist hanging the notices off the side of the building. If another attempt is made, the explosive in the offender's head will be detonated.
But Mike tries again and doesn't die. Maybe these people shouldn't listen to the ominous voice. He seems to make a lot of empty threats. In the stairwell, the executives group and Mike's group meet up again, and Mike is knocked out with a fire extinguisher, the security guard is stabbed, and the keys to the gun locker are stolen. Everyone is corralled into the lobby except for the new girl who stays in hiding. Mike gets up and we can chalk up another kill. So far, 3 people have been killed by other people, with one of those kills being on accident. Let's compare that to the number of kills in the same amount of time in the movie that this one is clearly trying to be. Battle Royale. Wow, that many? The executives group starts lining up people and executing them.
You will rot in hell
Until the new girl shuts off the lights and everyone runs away. But not before some more people die. Wow, it took a whole hour before a killing spree happened. This movie must be a sprawling epic. Oh. New girl and sassy Latino
Really? I'm trying to make these things pop. You want us to be saved, right?
make it into an elevator shaft, and these people start kicking a guy to death for no reason. The voice says that only 29 people were killed, and if they don't kill another, 31 people will die.
So far, you've killed 29 people. That's 1 short. You have 2 minutes remaining. If you don't kill one more person in the next 120 seconds, 30 more of you will die.
First use of office equipment to attack someone is featured when the girlfriend attacks the Brit with a paper cutter, but doesn't kill him. Thus, 31 people die, including the Brit.
It's all in my mind.
Dude, what the fuck down?
It's all in my mind. It's all in my mind.
Way to go, chick. You just killed 30 people. The corncob thing makes another appearance, and Hipster dies. The voice says that the person with the most kills will live.
The last stage of the game is quite simple. In 1 hour, whoever has killed the most people will be allowed to live.
And everyone starts killing.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Mr. Norris, please, don't harm me. I know what you want. Look, Mr. Norris, you can have me if you want.
Stop. Come here. Kim, where's the bullet?
The executive gets on the elevator that the new girl and Sassy Latino are on, goes to the top floor, and Sassy Latino gets cut in half. The girlfriend runs into Stoner and company, who are gathering explosives from the dead bodies to try and blow open the door.
The bomb's out of there. See, I'm gonna put him on the wall, man. I'm gonna use him to blow a fucking hole in the door.
The girlfriend uses the intercom to tell Mike to come to the first floor, and Mike rediscovers the corncob. The pervert shows up and kills the Stoner and company, but girlfriend kills him. Mike and the girlfriend reunite just as the executive escapes the elevator. Some guy starts throwing Molotovs, and the couple find themselves trapped between fire and the executive, who eventually shoots the girlfriend. The new girl gets into an elevator, but promptly gets shot. The girlfriend succumbs to her wounds in an overly sappy moment.
We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get us out of here. We're gonna go far, far away from this place.
I love you.
I love you too. It's gonna be okay. Hey, keep your eyes open. Don't.
And Mike and the executive engage in fisticuffs, where probably the funniest scene in the whole movie occurs.
With offices in over 40 countries, the Belko Corporation trains its employees to face all the challenges a modern office environment and a dynamic business landscape provides. We not only bring the world together, we bring Marvel people together too. There is no I in team. We want our employees to think of themselves as family and to think of their job as their mission. Being paid well is only one part of the reward of being part of the Belko family.
Finally, after 78 minutes, an office supply is used to kill someone.
Former employees. We know the every work next at any cost.
Even though the promotional material for the film shows various bloody office supplies that are never featured in the movie. Once Mike kills the executive, the shutters open and armed guards take him to the hangar. The man behind the voice is shown to be some guy. Seriously, who is that guy? And Mike kills everyone in the room with a combination of explosives and gunfire. Mike exits the hangar while a different voice says,
End stage 1. Commence stage 2.
I guess I'll see you 3 years from now when I review the Belko Experiment 2, the sequel that doesn't exist. So, that was the Belko Experiment. It has a great cast of guys from those things, and once it gets going, it sure as hell gets going. But all of the good stuff is a full hour into the movie, with the first 2/3 being dedicated to characterization that doesn't advance the plot at all and doesn't really matter in the grand scale of things. For a movie that claims to be Office Space meets Battle Royale, it only has a few comedic moments, not enough carnage, and a whole lot of melodrama.
California